Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to be looking at styling tips to help us hide that belly. So keep watching. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to this channel, The Style of Success, where we are all about beautifying our bodies and our minds so we can look and feel confident, stylish, and successful. So if this is your first time, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family. So a few days ago, I got a call from my friend, and this is how the conversation went. Kelly, things are not good. I was taken aback. I was like, what happened? Is everyone fine? What's going on? No, everything's fine, but my tummy is the biggest part of my body. And mind you, she's a slim lady, but you know, I don't know where you're watching this video, but this is 2020 and we are still in lockdown here in the UK, and we're almost at the stage of coming out of the lockdown and going back to normal life. And she is so worried about what she's going to look like after the lockdown period. And so I thought to do this video because I think it's going to be useful for a lot of us ladies who are looking for different styling tips that we can use to hide that belly. One of the areas that most women struggle with as they grow older is belly fat. And we find it a lot harder to lose the fat in our belly compared to other parts of our body. We're not here to judge why you have belly fat. We're looking for quick solutions. We want solutions that can make us look snatched all of a sudden, especially before the lockdown is over. Now, we've heard about waist trainers and waist cinchers and shapewear, that can help to smoothen all the bumps and lumps and wrinkles and fats and love handles that we all have. I'm going to give you 10 tips that are going to be useful for you to get that lovely silhouette. Now, we need to start by wearing the right undergarments. Undergarments? Who says that? We need to start by wearing the right underwear. We don't want tight, neither do we want loose and saggy. We want to have the right underwear so that underneath our clothes, we look well put together. And when we put clothes on, we don't emphasize the parts of our body that we're trying to hide. What I always do is every 6 months, I take a measuring tape and I measure my bust. But I tend to gain and lose weight in my bust area. And so I always want to make sure that I have the right underwear on. I always try to make sure that my bras are not too tight, the handles are not eating into my skin and leaving marks. So every 6 months, it's good to measure your bust just to make sure you haven't gained or lost weight, and you can make sure that what you're wearing under fits perfectly. Another thing we could do is wear more higher-waisted underwear so we hold in the pouch, the fupa, and everything that is hidden underneath. We tuck them into the underwear and we lift it up and we look cool. If we wear more higher-waisted underwear, it helps to smoothen those lines there and just give us a nice silhouette and look. Now, in the same fashion, I would suggest that we choose more high-waisted skirts, trousers, jeans, so that it can help to give us that tummy control that we need at the tummy area. The next tip is that we could try wearing dresses that help to hide our tummy and take the attention off our waistline. If we wear clothes that are not tight at the waist, then it tends to look more saggy and emphasizes, the lumps and bumps. And we don't want to look slouchy. We want to look like we have good posture and we have a good build. One of the dresses that are amazing for hiding belly fat are wrap dresses. The reason is because they tie just below the bust. And with that, you're able to kind of hold the attention to the lower bust rather than the waist or the tummy. And so we're able to hide those areas that we don't want attention going to. So if you don't have a wrap dress, that's a good staple outfit that you should have in your wardrobe. Diane von Furstenberg has lots of wrap dresses. She's actually the designer that is known for the wrap dress. She has lots of nice prints and nice styles. You could also get a wrap blouse. Wrap blouses are also nice. They give you the same effect that a wrap dress gives you. And they also have that look of almost like having a peplum top on and your body tapers out in a nice fashion. Now, when it comes to belts, I like wearing belts because I feel that they help to show a more feminine look, a feminine curves. But when you're trying to hide your belly, that is not the time to be tucking in and wearing a belt where all eyes will just zoom onto the lower belly and make you feel uncomfortable. So what I would suggest is there are a lot of like those metallic fashion belts that you could wear, and you could wear them at the higher part of your waist so that they don't put attention at the tummy. I'm not going to say outright don't wear belts, but if you choose to wear belts, make sure that they're not in the areas that you're trying to hide. So when it comes to you trying to hide parts of your body that you don't want others to see, I would suggest dark clothes. Dark clothes help to make you look trimmer, to make you look nicer, and it just hides those problem areas and not bring too much attention to them. So when it comes to myself, I tend to wear more darker colors at the lower part of my body as opposed to the upper part. I find out that the darker clothes help the lower parts of my body look less voluptuous as compared to lighter colored clothes. Let me know if you found that true for yourself. The dark clothes actually help to hide those problem areas on our body. Now we go to the next point, and this point cannot be overemphasized. If you are wearing dresses or shirts or trousers or clothes that have lines, make sure they are vertical lines. Do not wear horizontal lines. If you're someone like myself and you wear horizontal stripes, you're just gonna look wider and wider and wider. I avoid horizontal stripes at all costs. I always go for vertical stripes if I'm buying any clothes with stripes because it gives you that smart look, it gives you that trim look, and you want to look that way when you're going out. Now, layering is another way to hide that belly fat. Now, I know that we're in different climates. For some people, it's much hotter, and for others, it's cooler. There are different ways that you can layer that will still give you a nice look and a nice silhouette with your clothes. Now, if you are in a warmer climate or it's the summertime, what you can do is use fabrics that are lighter rather than heavier fabrics, and you can do the opposite if it's much cooler. But I find that wearing like a jacket, like a short jacket with a longer top, always gives a nice look. You could also try wearing like a cardigan. You don't need to button down. You leave it open. You wear a nice camisole inside. You don't need to tuck in the camisole. It makes you look smart. It makes you look good. So think about it. Have you got a denim jacket in your wardrobe? Have you got a nice blazer? You could always pair that up, with a nice camisole underneath, and it just helps you hide those problem areas. Now, when it comes to trousers, I always go for trousers that have more of a tapered look. I also find out that wearing like tights or skinny trousers, that they always give you a nice tummy controlling look. Now, one thing we can do is wear flattering tops. I've already mentioned wearing things like a wrap blouse or a peplum shirt. When you're thinking of flattering blouses or flattering shirts, wear things that are more asymmetrical, wear things that have patterns because they will help to take the attention off the belly area, and wear shirts that are not long and stop right at the hip because it just tends to give you a boxy look, and that's not the look that we're going for. You would also find it useful to wear tops and blouses that have a lot of ruffles, that have a lot of frills, because it helps to hide from those problem areas. Now, if you want to wear a flowy shirt or a flowy blouse, it's always good to wear it with like a tapered trouser or with tights that make you look trim and make you look good. Do not combine baggy with baggy, because you're not going to like the look you get. You're going to look really wide and you're going to be asking yourself, what is going on in my life? Likewise, if you want to wear something flowy at the bottom, it's always good to wear a slimmer, trimmer top. It could be more like a sleeveless shirt or a short sleeve shirt that is fitted to the body, and then make sure that whatever you're wearing at the bottom has a bit of tummy control so that it can help to hide the waist, and make sure it's high-waisted so that the look still goes nicely. We don't need to throw everything out of our wardrobe because we're trying to hide our belly. But there's certain ways, tips and tricks that we can put together that will help our body look nice. Another thing we can do is use accessories to hide the problem areas. And I talk a lot about accessories because they are so versatile. I think of wearing like a scarf. A scarf will just drape down and it would cover that tummy area and you would just have this beautiful look with your outfit. It actually will make you look even more sophisticated and no one would know that there is something that you're trying to hide underneath. Some stylists also suggest that we wear more of statement necklaces so that, you know, the attention goes up here and not down there. And if you're able to pull that off, then all the better. So think about accessories. Think scarves, think statement jewelry, just to help to hide those problem areas. And to end this video, nothing can replace good old exercise and eating right and doing right by your body. Because as we age and we get older, we're not able to gobble down those ice creams that we used to in the pace that we used to have them. It's been a whole change for me. I never was someone who did exercise, but now I find myself almost every morning going for a morning jog/run, depending on my mood, just to get me energized, ready to kick the day and, you know, do all I have to do. Now, I wouldn't be able to end this video without this bonus tip. What I do at the end of every week or at the start of the new week is I squeeze a lot of lemons and I pour them into a pitcher and I put them in the fridge. So the first thing in the morning, before I do anything else, I pour some lemon into the cup, probably about a ml, but I don't really measure. I pour like a tablespoonful of honey, and then I add 2 capfuls of raw apple cider vinegar in my lemon tea, and then I put a bag of lemon and green tea and pour some boiling hot water in it. I drink that every morning, and honestly, I have seen a huge difference in my waistline. I find out that I don't get bloated anymore. I find out that I have lost inches in my waistline, and this is a practice that I have told myself that I'm going to keep going with for as long as I possibly can. So if you haven't tried the lemon and apple cider vinegar tea, try it out. Let me know if it works for you. We don't need to hide from our friends and families that we haven't seen in months. There is a way. So go into your wardrobe. Let's bring out all those clothes. Let's start layering. Let's get our nice clothes so that we can look and feel amazing. We can have that nice silhouette and we can hide that belly. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you found any value, please click the like button, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of our family. But until next time, take care of yourself, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.